Hey everyone, it's Vickerman and we're here with EU4 Celtica, and today the patch notes were released for the next major patch for EU4 that is going to come along with the release of Common Sense, the new expansion coming out. And there are some really significant changes coming along, so I am hoping that we'll be able to stick with the current version until this series is completed, because I'm guessing by the way that the changes are described that it'll probably break the save game, because they're talking about doing changing the way forts work and that only certain provinces will have them, and basically the other provinces are going to be quick takeovers, so that's going to completely change the way that infrastructure works, and they've completely redone the building tree, reduces the number of buildings, they don't cost power points, and just a whole heck of a lot of changes that this far into the game, you know, I can just tell you that that's probably not going to work too well, switching this game over to that patch. So we'll just have to figure out how we can do things on the current patch. So as far as what's going on in the game, we're just continuing to make a lot of money and expand. We had a rebellion out here in our Indonesian colonies, so that's a bit annoying. That's why we have an army stationed here. There's a pretty massive rebellion force that showed up, making some heavy ships to add to the fleet to continue to well, we're not dominating by any means, so it's just kind of a matter of making sure that we have enough of a navy for people who it's going to be a problem for us. And last I checked, Spain had the biggest navy. Actually, it's us now. No, it was France. But now we have the most heavy ships. Of course, we do still have some old models that we should probably decommission at some point. In fact, since we're making so many new ships, it's probably a good idea to do that now. Like, especially these Carracks. Those are very old. I think we'll keep these galleons for the time being, but I'll disband these Carracks. You know, we were not over the force limit by any means, but, well, it'll give us a more realistic idea of our power if we're getting rid of these outdated ships. So we've got another 10 in production for our heavy ships. Whoops. Oh, interesting. What nation is that? Württemberg is the Holy Roman Emperor? Naples is an elector. I don't think they were before. I don't think they were even part of the HRE. So that's interesting. I rarely even look at that because it doesn't really matter at all for us up here in Celtica. Alright, we're going to pull the war galleons in. May as well mothball them. We're not at war at the moment. And if we were to get into war, well, it wouldn't be too bad to wait for these ships to be repaired. So yeah, let's unmothball these fleets for now so that we can combine them all. And then we'll re-mothball them. Well, before we do that, maybe we want to separate out the galleons, which are the old model. And what we're going to do is sail this over here. Who could use some ships? You know, I think Poland probably still hates me these days. Is that true? And we broke our alliance with Austria, did we not? Yeah, it was for the best, really. In fact, Poland may be it has the following vassal, has the following marches, Moldavia. Poland is actually not too bad, really. And they are allied with Lithuania. So let's try improving relations with them. And I'll see... Oh, we have no diplomats to send now. Yeah, unfortunately, we are not going to have good relations with France until they stop desiring our provinces. So, might as well stop worrying about that. Let's see if we can sell them some ships. I think the ships have to go to their borders, so let's do that. Spread of disease. The aid the natives. Yeah, that'll be worth it for sure. This is Poland here, so go ahead and wait. Might as well just... And that's 9 ships. They're not interested in the ships, maybe because they're damaged. Hopefully it's not just because they're outdated. Pull that war galleon into the fleet here. And we have 46 ships that are up to snuff. And with our production, we will go ahead of France, I think. And our manpower has recovered, so let's start building some more troops. That's all we can do at the moment. We lost a lot of manpower from that unfortunate incident with the Ottomans attacking us on our way to the Asian colonies. Now, I realized that I had completely forgot about changing the government type. So maybe we want to do this. This will change your legitimacy to 100. So this gives us plus 10% production efficiency and plus 5% tax modifier and minus 0.05 autonomy change per month, which I think is going to be pretty good for us. So we're going to go ahead and switch to an administrative monarchy. And that should see our income go up. And it did. It's excellent. Alright, so we've got some missions here. Maybe getting a presence in India makes a lot of sense. Having an army equal to the Netherlands. We can probably, well, no, we can't field an army more than them right now. Without going over the force limit, which maybe it might be worth it for just a couple months or something. Really only 1 month is all you need. And Taronga. Where's this? Is it over here? Let's find the province. Taronga. What is this? Taronga. That is way out there, man. Where are our colonists working? I know we've got one here. think I'm gonna maybe send these troops over here to see if they might help in case there's some issues with the native population attacking us, and probably we have a colony here somewhere. Not entirely certain. They're here. There it is. Oh yeah, because the idea is if I get New Scotland a few more cities, they'll provide me another merchant, which is great. Guess we could just attack Cato. I mean, it may not be a bad thing to just declare war on them because our colonies will certainly be able to destroy them. And they're allied with Assiniboine. I don't even know where that is. It's probably a good idea. I mean, there's very little to lose, really. Okay, and our colonies will probably take care of it for me. Okay, as expected, they attack when the army comes in. It's going to cost 67 military points to take these natives out. I guess we may as well do that now. Probably a good idea. Just makes things easier. I know, makes me sound horrible, but, well. Colonization is really pretty horrible anyway, so. Truce with Malacca has ended. We could attack them. We've got an army over there. And we are making the cash. Let me tell you. And we finished up our military ideas, which is great. I think we're probably getting behind in military tech. Let's see our... Well, we are getting an 11 per turn, which is good. We got a theologian. Let's see if we can get somebody good here on diplomatic points. Is it worth it for the 3 points? No, we're ahead of time on that, so. And we've got a lot saved up. So if we get a diplomatic advisor, may as well be not a particularly good one, because we don't really need all those points right now. Could upgrade for more land force limit instead of the modifier. Yeah, I think this makes some sense because an extra 10% global tariffs. Wait, do we really get 50.7? Liberty Desire, tariff efficiency. Cool beans. Okay. All these war galleons can head on in. Oh, this one here? Trade dispute against Spain. Have they declared us a rival or something? They haven't, so it's just costing them a whole lot of money. Who are you allied with? Ferrara, the Papal State, and the Netherlands. And you don't like France, Russia, Ottomans. Oh my. France is completely occupying Portugal. Why? They didn't call us into this war. Maybe in a bit of trouble here. Oh, I'm in an offensive war. Makes some sense. You don't want to be too bothered with that. More troops. Let's build more ships. Some more lights. We're going to send them out to the Ivory Coast, I think. Ooh, look at that. Production is quite strong for us. Nobles demand increased pensions. That's rude. Tax income loss for 20 years or lose 1 stability. Well, 20 years is a long time. We're already +2 stability. I think it'll probably be the thing we have to do. Let's do presence in India. Let's see what we can do. Gained a casus belli. Yeah, I thought that might happen. We have gained the right to attack them. So we'll do that. Figure out who is particularly weak. Maybe we should ally with Vijayangarh. And then we'll attack these guys? Carnatic? Let's see their military. Carnatic. About 10,000 infantry. They have a force limit of 25. Currently they have 18,000. Well, they definitely have more manpower than us. Which is kind of an issue for us. Alright, so countries which lack heirs with a strong claim may have their thrones claimed by a monarch with more prestige. Can only claim a throne of a country you're in a royal marriage with. Claiming their throne might lead to a personal union or a war of succession over their crown. Mexico. They would not be interested in a royal marriage, as you might expect. Lorraine? Where are they exactly? They even actually exist? Are they reformed or something? They are, that's interesting. Peace offer from Cato. What's your offer? 1,248 ducats. Whew, that is cool. Do they have more provinces somewhere? Whoopsie. Go. See if we can tell them to head that way. It's a lot of money, but alrighty, got more ships. Come on in. Okay, so Rio Grande, Mississippi, Chesapeake, Caribbean. That is quite nice. Let's go to the Ivory Coast with this fleet and we'll make some more. "33 ships. Your offer has gone down, my friend. Colonial company goes bankrupt. Here we go. Gwynedd, England has been discovered fabricating claim on our province Minipi. England! How could you do this to me? We've still got another year about. I'm gonna form a claim on London. Because I have a feeling you should not exist anymore. I bet they lost some colonial holdings. And Portuguese Brazil is very likely to rebel at this point, I think. Oh, the Netherlands has quite a few colonies there. I wonder if they took them from Portugal. I have a spare colonist. And building a colony there might be a good idea. Also, we should build some of these trade provinces here. Right, did I do... Alright, excellent. The key to trading. Build as many ships as you can. Mwahaha. New technology for military tech, which is exactly what we need. Not a huge jump, but we need to catch up with everyone else. Really want me some admin tech. We'd get an absolute monarchy. Which maybe we should not have changed. I think there are some nice things about the admin monarchy that maybe we want to keep that for a while. Doesn't look like our guys are that interested in heading over here. We can afford to lose that, actually. Our military advisor is now gone. Got more frigates. Alrighty. Combined fleet. And we are headed wonder why the fleet adds a different amount. This fleet will add 297 and a third trade power, which will make us the highest there. I mean, I think maybe it has something to do with the amount of provinces we have in the area or something. We can get Diplo tech, but it's ahead of time. Costs more than we really need to spend on it, so we shall wait. Complete our colony there. Alright, we have claim on London. Whoa, time has escaped us. We are going to have to quit for the day. But we'll be back next time to cause a little more trouble and mayhem. We should now have a very strong economy with all those ships I just sent to the Caribbean. And if we do the same over here in the Ivory Coast, why, we'll be in great shape. So we'll see you in the next episode.